The 2026 Billionaire list isn't a report, it's a battlefield map. Today we reveal the specific frequencies of the titans who refuse to be tenants. We are decoding the Master 22 architecture of Mark Mateschitz, Eduardo Saverin, Zhang Yiming, and the man who just broke the top 20, Changpeng Zhao. If you want to own the air, you must first own your number. Welcome to entry 025. As of today, the elite are moving away from traditional assets and into sovereign infrastructure. While the masses are distracted, these four architects have built vaults that the entire digital world now pays rent to. Let's decode the hardware: compute, bandwidth, custody, own the rails, tax the traffic, own the choke points, set the rent, own the uptime, command the premium, decode the frequencies, master the 22, and stop renting your future. To understand the 2026 wealth shift, you have to stop looking at bank accounts and start looking at architecture. These four men aren't just rich, they are systemically essential. 1. The anchor, Mark Mateschitz, age 33, sheer life path. 4. 25.3 billion. Mark is the youngest titan in this group, and he carries the 4 frequency, the frequency of the foundation. At just 33, he owns the Red Bull empire. While the world sees an energy drink, the 22 Archive sees a global distribution rail. He doesn't just sell cans, he owns the physical infrastructure of attention through sports and media. If you are a Life Path 4, your wealth is built on the floor you own, not the sky you reach for. Born in 1992, Mark spent his early years studying business administration at the University of Applied Sciences in Salzburg. He launched his own boutique beverage business, Thalheimer Heilwasser, in 2018 to prove his capability before inheriting the throne. After the death of his father, Dietrich Mateschitz, in October 2022, Mark inherited a 49% stake in Red Bull GmbH. He operates alongside the Thai Uvidya family, who own the other 51%. This partnership ensures the energy rail remains private and shielded from public market volatility. 1. The pivot, Eduardo Saverin, age 44, life path 5, 31.8 billion. Eduardo is the 5 frequency, the frequency of adaptability. While the headlines focused on his early exit from Facebook, he spent a decade architecting the B Capital Group. He moved his base to Singapore and pivoted his 5 energy into the Asian AI infrastructure. He owns a $31.8 billion stake in the social rail of the planet. For 5s, wealth comes when you stop chasing the wind and start owning the vantage point. At age 22, he was a Harvard junior when he famously co-founded Facebook with Mark Zuckerberg in 2004. He provided the initial seed capital of $18,000 to set up bank accounts and run early ads. In 2015, he partnered with Raj Ganguly, a former Bain Capital executive, to launch B Capital Group, which now manages over $7 billion in assets, focusing on AI and healthcare. 1. The leader, Zhang Yiming, age 41, life path 1, 69.3 billion. Zhang is the 1 frequency, the alpha. He built ByteDance and TikTok, creating the attention rail. He is the architect of how 2 billion humans perceive reality every 15 seconds. At $69.3 billion, he has proven that in 2026, attention is the only currency that doesn't inflate. After graduating in 2005, Zhang worked at a travel startup, Kuxun, which was later acquired by TripAdvisor. He launched his first business, a property search portal called 99fang.com, in 2009 before stepping away to build ByteDance. In 2012, Zhang and his team worked out of a 4-bedroom Beijing apartment, eating and sleeping in the same space to build their first AI news aggregator, Tuqiao. Unlike his US counterparts, Zhang maintained absolute control with 50% of voting rights, despite heavy investment from global firms like Sequoia China and Susquehanna. If you are a Life Path 1, you are meant to build the interface the rest of the world uses. 1. The Phoenix. Changpeng Zhao, age 49, Life Path 8, 110.0 billion. Finally, the 8 frequency, the frequency of infinite abundance. CZ just pulled off the greatest reset in history. After his 2025 legal exit, he returned to claim the number 17 spot globally. He doesn't just trade crypto, he owns the liquidity rail via Binance. With a net worth of $110 billion, he is the proof that an 8-frequency architect can lose everything and build back 10x larger because he owns the pipes of money. CZ's childhood was defined by labor, working 10-hour night shifts at gas stations and flipping burgers at McDonald's in Vancouver to support his family. He cut his teeth building high-frequency trading systems for Wall Street. At age 40 in 2017, CZ famously sold his apartment in Shanghai to go all in on Bitcoin and launch Binance. He achieved financial independence in just 180 days after the launch. He is known for a solitary architect style, owning an estimated 90% of Binance while maintaining low-profile partnerships with crypto-aligned venture firms. While you're looking at the finish line, look at the starting block. Mark Mateschitz was studying business in Salzburg. Eduardo Saverin was writing a check for $18,000 in a dorm room. Zhang Yiming was talking about globalization in a 10-square-meter apartment. And CZ was flipping burgers at 12 years old. They didn't wait for permission. They built the pipes of reality. The question isn't how they started, it's how you're going to finish. The sun is rising on a new elite. Mark Mateschitz owns the energy. Eduardo Saverin owns the social layer. Zhang Yiming owns the attention. And CZ? CZ owns the money. You have the frequencies. You have the code. Now build the vault. If you're ready to stop being a tenant and start being an architect, hit that subscribe button and drop your life path in the comments. Billionaire by numbers. The number before 2 billionaire channel on the planet. The archive is locked. I'll see you in the vault.